Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, new comic book day, one of 5 this month. November has 5 free comic book days. What a great month November is, because it has Thanksgiving at the end of it. After a great month of comic books, you get turkey sandwiches, and then the holiday season has kicked in full blast. And speaking of the holiday season, I got a little surprise about our wall book of the week. A little hidden information you probably didn't know about this comic book. Also, we have a stack of comic books that are towering 10 inches this week. 10 inches tall. And we got a toy to show you. Funko has come out with a new, this is a previews exclusive, Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill. Funko Pop. Coming at you, kids. From the Comics Club is in stock today. You're going to want one of those, maybe 2, maybe 4. We'll get more if you need more. All righty. Some great comics this week. What a great stack of comic books. But the wall book of the week, since we're entering the holiday season here, and you know that because you're starting to see Christmas decorations coming up. You're starting to see holiday music's creeping in, you know, all the things that usually happen around this time of year. Also, the big man for one of the holidays, Santa Claus, always plays a big part. And Santa Claus has been in many comic books. But did you know our wall book of the week is Marvel Fanfare? Marvel Fanfare #1. Did you know this is a Christmas comic? Did anybody know that? It is. It is a Christmas comic. And the reason why it's a Christmas comic, I want to show you, is because in Marvel Fanfare, get this put here right. In Marvel Fanfare, there's a backup story starring Daredevil. And in that story, he encounters a Santa Claus that's been mugged. So Santa's getting mugged. Daredevil steps in, and you know he helps Santa get back on track. He goes after the bad guys. He's going to get that money back. They stole his money from him, and in the process of getting the money back, he's chasing this guy on the roof. He's running off with the money, and he tells him to stop. But the guy refuses. And the guy tries to jump across 2 buildings and slips and falls. And when he does, unfortunately, the guy falls to his death. But when he does, all that money comes raining down on Santa Claus. I'm going to try to angle this so you see it there. All that money comes raining down on Santa Claus, and Daredevil has saved the day. So there is our hidden gem, our hidden Christmas story is the backup story of Marvel Fanfare. And that's our wall book of the week. That's pretty cool. I bet you didn't know that, did you? Okay, so let's see here. What else we got happening? Hello to everybody who's joined us today. Be sure to leave a comment down below and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and catch all of our shows. But if you can't catch them live, catch them on the rewind. They're always up there. And if you leave that comment, we'll enter you in a monthly drawing for a free whatever we're giving away. We always do it the first show of the month. So we'll be doing it again December 5th, 4th, somewhere in there. Hold on one second. What is that? December 6th, if all goes well, we'll be doing our drawing. So what else we got for you? I want to tell you all the local people here in town. Good morning, Steve Fisher. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody who's local here in town, we've been doing sales every Saturday. And the next one this Saturday is going to be collecting supplies. That's always a big one for our customers. So be sure to come in and get a good deal on your collecting supplies this Saturday at the Comics Club. And the following Friday and Saturday is going to be Black Friday and Small Business Saturday sale at the Comics Club. If you're here watching, you're the first to hear what we're doing here at the Comics Club this Black Friday. We often call it our sleep-in sale because it goes on for 2 days. It's the same sale 2 days in a row. You don't have to get up at the crack of dawn and go stand in line with a bunch of grumpy people trying to get your crazy deal. I got a crazy deal for you. Here it is. Regular back issue comic books, buy one, get one free. How about that? Buy one, get one free. I got 50,000 comics just on the floor. We have over almost 200,000 in our inventory. 50,000 comics are all out there right now for you. Buy one, get one free. Trade paperbacks and graphic novels? You need some? Buy one, get one free. How about that on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday? Both days in a row. You can't make it Friday, come in Saturday. Sleep in both days and still, the sales are the same both days in a row. Wall books, everybody, brace yourselves. Wall books are BOGO that day and Saturday. BOGO. Buy one, get one free of the Comics Club's wall books. If you've been in our store, you've seen our Wall of Wonder, those wall books are amazing, and you're getting them at basically half price. I mean, oh my gosh, what a great deal. Buy one, get one free. And that sale is Friday and Saturday, November 24th and 25th. That's going to be a great sale. I'm so glad to be able to present that to you. And I expect all of you to be taking advantage of my madness, and I'm giving things away half price. Buy one, get one free. That's crazy. So come in and get it. It's madness. It's crazy. Who's that guy that used to do that? I don't know, crazy Ed or something. Anyway, so there's our sales. We've got some great books coming up. I'm going to show you the indies last, is it? Or is it the middle? I think it's last. But we're going to start with the variant covers, okay? Let me just take out. Yeah, it's a huge deal, Steve. We haven't done a sale like this with all of these things at once. These 2 days are going to be madness at the Comics Club. If people don't pick up on this, I don't know what a deal is anymore. BOGO wall books, we've lost our minds. But we want to make it a very happy Christmas for everybody, so definitely take part in that. And I believe the first Sunday, December 3rd, is it? December 6th. Wait, is it December? Which December is this? December 3rd, 2nd? Well, some December, whichever one it is, we're gonna be doing a sidewalk sale. Right out in front. The store's gonna be closed. It's gonna be a Sunday. We're gonna do a sidewalk sale out in front. I'll make an announcement about the details of it. It'll be great fun. A one-day sidewalk sale. It's going to start early in the morning. The store will not be open. It's going to start like 10 a.m. I'm usually in sleep at that time. But I'll be up and ready for you, and I'll be doing it until I think 4 o'clock that afternoon. So a lot of fun stuff, great deals out in the sidewalk sale in front of the Comics Club on a Sunday of all things. So, all right, let's get into these variant covers. We'll start off with Animal Pound, the ash can of Animal Pound. This is an unlockable, one per store. Animal Pound, I'm not quite certain what it's about, but I think these animals are not too happy about being locked up, be my guess. We got a whole bunch of different comics coming at you from different companies, but I usually go with the indies first. This is Rocketeer Den of Thieves. This is issue number 4. It's 1 in 10 variant cover. I'm loving Rocketeer. This guy did a great job of capturing Dave Stevens' look and feel of the Rocketeer. Great stuff. Godzilla Rivals. Let's see here. Godzilla Rivals. This is a one shot. This is Mecha Godzilla, and that's a 1 in 10 variant cover. Deadpool 7 Slaughters. This is a one shot. In this story, this is a 1 in 25, by the way, and it's Art Adams. In this story, Deadpool spends a week killing 7 people a day. There you go. That's the story. Alien #1, another new Alien title hitting the stands today, and that one's a 1 in 25. New Aliens, spine-tingling Spider-Man, issue number 2. Look at that! What a great cover. It's a 1 in 25. Star Wars, The Mandalorian. If you've been watching all the shows, we've been doing a great job. Everybody's happy, I think. 1 in 25. This is issue number 6 of The Mandalorian. Peach Momoko has her own book, and this is Star Wars Visions. Peach Momoko. And you'll see Peach Momoko's visions in there. Her artistic visions. Daredevil number 3. What a great cover. This is a Granoff cover. What a great cover that is. This one's just gorgeous. I don't know. I guess I have to sell it, but I almost want to keep it for me. It's just so nice. First come, first serve in here, guys. I want to save that one for last. We've got the Deviant. This is Indy. Was supposed to be a different place in the stack, but I shuffled it in the wrong spot. Anyway, the Deviant. This is about a very saw that Daredevil Santa Claus getting mugged there in New York. Well, this guy is a Santa Claus doing the muggings, I think. Pretty intensely violent comic. That one's not for kids. Detective Comics Wanted, Solomon Grundy, a wanted poster. Solomon Grundy's Wanted in Detective Comics number 1077. This is a 1 in 25. Last but certainly not least, we have the it's a continuation of G.I. Joe. It's G.I. Joe 301. It's a 1 in 10. That's pretty cool. All right, there's the variants for the week. Let's move on over to the current titles hitting the stands today. Oh, then there's a lot of them. What a beautiful big 10-inch stack there. Let's start with DC, and we got Teen Titans. This is something happening in this one. I read something particular, it's slipping my mind, but this is a Teen Titans, World's Finest Teen Titans number 5. And I don't know what happened, but apparently Damian's grounded. So DC Vigil, this is the Vigil issue number 6. Wesley Dodds, The Sandman, issue number 2. Issue number 2. I like this one. Look, there's a house burning in his glass there, but it's burning the glass. It's kind of wild. And this one, holy cow. Superman Lost. We got Supergirl featured on the cover of Superman Lost. Everything looks bright and shiny, but this story has not been bright and shiny. Superman's lost in space. But I'll tell you what, at first I thought this is another one of those things where it's not real. It's not really going to be her. She's not actually in this, but she is. Supergirl is in this story. I was pleasantly surprised that the thing you saw on the cover actually appears in the comic books. That's always nice. I like that. They should do more of that. Anybody like The Outsiders? Dawn of DC has reintroduced The Outsiders, and here they are. What's the subtitle here? Unearthing the Secrets of the DC Universe. Ooh. This is the DC Multiverse. That's a good one. Batwoman. One of the many Bat Family characters. Looney Tunes. Why not? Invaded by Martians, apparently. That's pretty funny stuff. Green Lantern. Hitting the stands today. This is issue number 5. Green Lantern. Great covers. Liking Green Lantern's new launch. Detective Comics, I showed you the variant earlier. This is Detective Comics 1077. Batman's having a bad day there. It's a bad bat day. That's a great cover. Look at that. What an amazing cover that is. Pretty cool, folks. And that one, Batman's handcuffed there. Walking across Gotham all handcuffed. Not good. Not a good look for the Batman. Batman and Robin. Another Dawn of DC comic. This is Batman and Robin issue number 3. I'm liking that cover, eh? That's pretty cool depiction of the Bat and the Robin. Robin driving, Batman surfing on the top there. There's a Todd McFarlane Toys action figure cover. And there's that one. Wildcats. This is issue number 2. Hitting the stands. The Aquaman advertisement on the back of a lot of them this week. Star Wars Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary covers edition. This one is a comic book, but not a comic book. It's not a story. It is collecting all those covers that you've been seeing on the Star Wars titles. All those covers are collected inside here. It is a comic book filled with art, like art gallery. And I will definitely have one of those because there's at least a couple of images in there that I know I'm going to want to have framed and on a wall. Some great stuff there, guys. Some great stuff. Moving on, the Immortal Thor gets a whole bunch of covers. Here's one. It looks like we're getting the demise of the Moon Knight. Is he dying? Seems to be a lot of things pointing to that. Look at that. What a great cover. Look at all the great heroes and a terrible villain on the cover. Thor's hammer. Whew, what a great cover that is. Look at that. Alex Ross. He outdoes himself every time. I see that one already. Why do I have 2 of these? It's hard to get good help these days, you know. Jean Grey, issue number 4. That looks like a connecting cover to me. What do you think? Connecting cover? What goes over here? Over here. Which one is it? Dr. Aphra is part of that whole Dark Droids story. Here's one celebrating Life Day. Got a lot of Life Day covers going on. Dr. Aphra. Good stuff. Let me reposition myself here. Speaking of Dark Droids, here it is. Star Wars Dark Droids. Got a number of covers for that one. Some evilness going on there. The action figure cover. All right, we got Astonishing Iceman, issue number 4, hitting the stands today. I showed you the variant of the Mandalorian. Look at this one. I like their Grogu sitting there meditating and bringing on the Force energy. That's a good one. Great stuff there. Deadpool, we showed you the Art Adams variant cover, which I think a lot of people are going to want. 7 Slaughters. You know, when it's Deadpool and it's a one-shot and and the book is $10 a pop, it better be thick. It better be good. And it better have a lot of variant covers, right? Well, they didn't let you down. Here you go. More variant covers. That's a great one. Look at that. Look at that. He's got this big gun and the gauntlet. Do you think you need the gun at that point, dude? I don't think so. Oh. This is a good one. I like these. These collage covers. Great fun. And then that one, you know, he's got to be upside down shooting and getting hit by a bunch of bullets. Black Panther, issue number 6. Like that one. That was my favorite of the week there for that one. Children of the Vault, issue number 4, hitting the stands today. Good morning, Juan Hernandez. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to leave the comments down below so you can get into our monthly drawing, everybody. Daredevil, the savior of Santa Claus and Savage Worlds. And that. It's a Marvel Fanfare. Was it a Savage Country or something? That was our wall book of the week. If you missed it this morning, if you weren't here early with us, our wall book of the week has a backup Christmas story in it. That's what we were talking about. What great fun. Fantastic Four. This is the Stormbreaker cover of Fantastic Four. What a great cover that is. And there's this one, of course, of Fantastic Four. Another great cover. That whole tie-in thing with what's happening with Moon Knight. Are you a Blade fan? Well, here you go. Blade there with his sword. Ghost Rider. This is issue number 20 of Ghost Rider. And let's save that last cover for last. Moon Knight invading once again. And then this one. I love this cover. I love the art. I love whoever this is and what they're doing. They've done this for a lot of different covers. What great stuff. I'm loving it. Uncanny Avengers. I'll wait for time. We got to speed it up. Uncanny Avengers. Okay, Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos, number 2. Where Captain America is now a werewolf. Do you think what's this character's name? Anybody recognize that guy? He's from the Howling Commandos. So what's his name? This guy? You think he'll really shoot him in the head? You better have a silver bullet, right? Dark X-Men issue number 4. Got Spidey on the cover. And that character. Anybody know who that is? Anybody tell me? Who is that? The old school guys would know. Come on. Everybody knows that character. Who is it? Alien. Alien number 1, a new Alien launch. That's a cool cover. Wait. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's going to eat us. Alien. It's going to eat us alive. Oh, alien bugs. Look at that. Face huggers. You turn on a light in a cave and suddenly see that coming at you. Oh, my gosh. Peach Momoko's Visions, right? Star Wars Visions from Peach Momoko. There you go. And there's something about this. This is an entire book of artwork. There are no words in this. It is all, the story is told entirely by artwork. I am not a big fan of that. I am not a big fan of artists trying to tell their stories without words in comic books. However, I haven't read this yet. I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised. I saw one comic book that ever impressed me that way. And it was a comic book called, I believe it's called Gore. It was about this little version of Godzilla. And it had one word in it at the very end, and that was it. And it was very well done, great artwork, and few artists can. This is Alpha Flight number 4. Few artists can pull off something like that. And while I don't have any great artistic skills of my own, you gotta really have something special to be able to pull off a comic book length story without any words. So we'll give Peach Momoko every opportunity to impress us. I will have a look at it, and I'll let you know what I thought about Peach Momoko's wordless comic book. Silver Surfer, back when this is Silver Surfer number 3, back in the early 90s when Image Comics first formed, one of the things that was kind of surprising about them, they're young and brash and very talented and started their own business. They're kings of the world. They're the rock stars of the comic book world, and they decided that they don't need writers. They can do it themselves. They're just that amazing and that fantastic, and most of their writing stunk, and only the ones who were smart enough to get some good writers working for them had a very successful run on their comic books. And some of them did have some writing talent. Not most of them, though. Most of them had artistic talent, but the ones that tried to put together their comic books without a writer helping them, their comics turned out to be crap. Cool art, crap stories. Spine tingling, number 2. And that is the Stormbreaker cover. Into the indies, it was a kind of quick thing with Marvel there. There really wasn't a lot. There's a lot of indies that we got to get through in the next 10 minutes. So this is The Last Ronin. This is the reissue. They're calling it a reissue, not a reprint or a second printing. It's a reissue because they added 1 page of art, I believe. There's something in here that makes it not a second printing or a reprint or a facsimile edition. It's just a reissue. Operation Sunshine, another vampire story. I believe these guys are trying to find a way to walk in the daylight. Operation Sunshine. If I had to guess, that's what it's about. I haven't actually read it yet. But they give us this interesting little piece of art on the back. I like it. And what else we got here? Fortune Finder, Dungeons and Dragons, Fortune Finder, issue number 1. And Rocketeer, I told you earlier, great Rocketeer variant. And oh no, the Nazis got the rocket power. Oh no, the Rocket Man power. They'll be rocketing a sky full of Nazis with Rocket Man power. That's terrible. They already had rockets. Did they really need the rockets? What's that, Mr. Happy? Oh, he wants to jump in and tell you it's the secret word of the week. And the secret word of the week is, rocket. Look at that. Can you see it? It's rocket. Oh, this lighting is just terrible in here. I got to work on that. There you go. The word is rocket. If you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store, limit 1 per person per day. If you're a Discount Club member and subscriber, it gets you 20% off any single item in the store, limit 1 per person per day. Some restrictions apply. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy. We'll see you next time. Rocket is our secret word for the week. Christopher Chaos, issue number 5. From Dark Horse. Ministry of Compliance. Comply or die. I think might be their motto. Compliance. Do as we say and nobody gets hurt. I think they're a safety-minded company. Do as they say and nobody gets hurt. Godzilla Rivals. I showed you the variant for this one earlier. It's Mechagodzilla. That's the rival. And Red Sonja. This next one, this artwork I mentioned before, how cool that artwork is. It's on Ghost Rider 2. This art is really amazing. I'm really loving that. It's computer generated. Obviously, it was not computer generated. It's produced on a computer, created by an artist, but not to be confused with AI. But what cool artwork that is. I really like it. Animal Pound. I showed you the version of this one. It's they're calling it the Ash Can edition, but it's not free. It's $2.99. It's a preview of I guess their upcoming stuff a little bit, a teaser. Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time, Book 2. The Great Hunt. There's some strange-looking creatures there. I have yet to read Wheel of Time. One of these days I'll get to it. And a blank cover. If you don't like all those covers, well, you just do your own Wheel of Time cover. There you go. And I'm working on that blank cover section. A lot of people have been asking me, could you please sell us blanks? Well, I do sell the blanks, but we didn't have them all in one place. They're kind of spread out all over the place. And I'm slowly accumulating, bringing them together. I'm going to have a blank cover box for everybody to look through to get your blank covers to do art, or get artists to do it for you, or a bunch of signatures, however you want to do it. But blank covers are great fun in the comic book collecting world. Lotus Land. This is the variant cover, but it's not a rare variant. But that's from Boom Studios, and it's issue number 1, Lotus Land. This was the Deviant you saw earlier, the Deviant variant cover. This is a bad Santa Claus. This is A Christmas Story by James Tynion IV. My goodness. Tynion has outdone himself with this Christmas story. Look at this. It's like a snow globe. How wonderful. But when you look close, what's Santa Claus? He's got a bloody axe in his clothes all covered in blood. And he's got bloody dead bodies all over. Oh, that's just horrific. Oh, my gosh. Don't look. Santa, what's happened? And then what do we got here? It's The Walking Dead. Somebody's being a peeping Tom. The Walking Dead. This is what the original cover looked like. You decide. Spawn. Cygor on the cover of the latest issue of Spawn, 347, long-running indie comic book from Todd McFarlane. Look at that art again. That is so cool. G.I. Joe number 301. He's a real American hero, you know, unlike those unreal American heroes. G.I. Joe number 301. Coming at us from Image Comics. Draw your own. Be your own Joe. And do something epic. Something epic. What issue is this? Issue number 7 of Something Epic. Philadelphia. This is one that we don't normally carry. The sales kind of fell off, but when you slap Spawn on the cover of Philadelphia issue number 31, and you do it on this cover, and that cover, and this cover, and this cover, and you do all these Spawn covers, guess what? It sells. I'm sure there's a big fan following out there somewhere, but it just wasn't in our store. Philadelphia is probably a great comic book. It just doesn't sell in our store until you slap Spawn on the cover, and then suddenly it sells. Geiger Ground Zero issue number 1. Geiger is back, and they got me on this one. Anybody know why? Why did I have to have this comic book? Checkerboards. Get me every time on that. Big Game. This is called Big Game from Mark Millar. Millar World, you know. On big stuff. Big Game. My lighting is awful. I need new lighting there. That's not so bad. Speaking of Jeff Lemire, were we speaking of Jeff Lemire? Fish Flies, issue number 3. Giant bugs. Intelligent. Giant alien bugs. Door to door, night by night. Or, as you like it, from Volt Comics. The Madness. A couple different covers for you of The Madness. All right. Got to get through this. This is Red Light. Sarah Cho's masterpiece of erotic fiction. Red Light. Is she real? Or is she live? Is she Memorex? Is she a robot? Is she human? The Man from Maybe. Well, maybe. Lipstick Click. Lipstick Clicka. Lipstick Click. Or Clicka? It's got an A at the end, so I'm not certain. Lipstick Click. Oh. Are you a cat fan? Do you like cats? A lot of people are. A lot of people love cats. I don't know about these cats, but this is Catians. Catians is the title. Catians. I like that one. And this one's pretty cool. It almost looks Egyptian somehow. That would be appropriate with the cats. And last but not least, G.I. Joe, a reprint of number 1. Now, this is a very special reprint of number 1. This isn't entirely the original. The original story was altered, and the author has finally been given his due. And the original story, without the alterations, representing the original writer's original concept for all of the characters, is in here. G.I. Joe number 1, reprinted as it was originally intended to be. And there you go. We're going to leave it off with that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And we hope you'll come back and visit us every week. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and leave a comment down below so we can get you into the monthly drawing. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.